don't blink. Red ink after midnight. Red ink after midnight. Hiding away from the morning light. I'm caught in the frequency, caught in the stare. Tangled up in the heavy air. The outlines blur and the edges are soft. Holding the delicate feeling of love. A visual trance, a quiet fight. Just red ink after midnight. Red ink after midnight. Look at me, don't look away, slower. The frantic thoughts are spinning around until the heavy silence is finally found. Your eyes are locked right onto my face, anchoring me to this quiet place. The gaze is warm against the skin, a beautiful place for the blur to begin. The visual touch is a grounding stone, reminding the body it isn't alone. The dictionary is empty, the pages are bare, just the static electricity in the air. Quiet down. Slowed under your stare, breathing the heavy magenta air. We communicate with a physical grace, reading the shadows that fall on the face. The gap is erased, the anchor is deep, putting the restless anxiety to sleep. The most honest conversation I've ever seen. Slowed under your stare. Tell me what you mean. You pull me in without moving a hand. A quiet gravity, I understand. A quiet inhale, a trembling sigh. Watching the rapid minutes multiply. I close my eyes and I let you steer, wiping away the remaining fear. The absence of audio is a beautiful song, proving exactly where we belong. Shh, don't break it. Don't worry. Hold it. Rest her. Slowed under your stare, breathing the heavy magenta air. We communicate with a physical grace, reading the shadows that fall on the face. The gap is erased, the anchor is deep, putting the restless anxiety to sleep. The most honest conversation I've ever seen. Slowed under your stare. Tell me what you mean. Slowed under your stare. Three tattoos in the low light. Title tattooed in the low light. The need of glow is a physical thing, a heavy blanket that the midnight brings. It washes the room in the bloody hue, changing the color of me and you. I trace the petals drawn on my hand, surrender to the heavy night. The ink is a stain that I cannot remove. Locked in the center of a quiet groove. The silver rings catch the artificial fire. A silent confession of a deep desire. I close my eyes, I let it slip. Tattoos in the low light, biting the lip. You brush the cheek with a steady breath. A quiet tango, a dance with death. The quiet is heavy, the quiet is loud. We are floating away on a ruby cloud. The color is seeping into the brain, washing away the memory of pain. A beautiful poison, a beautiful cure. Nothing about this feeling is pure. Tattoos in the low light, so sweet. Quiet surrender to the heavy night. The pink is a stain that I cannot remove. Locked in the center of a quiet groove. The silver rings catch the artificial fire. A silent confession of a deep desire. I close my eyes, I let it slip. Tattoos in the low light, biting the lip. Biting the lip. The logic is crumbling, the walls are weak. I can't remember the words to speak. The armor I carried is falling away, lost in the middle of a painted gray. You dismantle the defenses piece by piece, waiting for the quiet and sweet release. I tilt my head back, opening the gate, accepting the terms of the beautiful fate. The friction is building, the air is so thick, waiting for the heavy clock to tick, falling apart. Quiet trouble on my skin. This is the place where the shadows begin. We tear down the house with a gentle touch. I never knew I could feel this much. The damage is done, but the damage is sweet. A quiet surrender, a quiet defeat. Let the world end outside of our sight. Quiet trouble on my skin tonight. The hands are shaking, the hands are warm, riding out the center of the quiet storm. A quiet resistance against the pull. The glass is empty, but the room is full. We test the boundaries of the velvet red, wondering where the heavy shadows tread. It's a game of patience, a game of nerve, leaning completely into the curve. Hold back, push forward, almost there. So heavy, a gentle fire, a comfort to the soul that is getting tired. I've carried the secret for 1,000 miles, hiding the cracks behind the smiles.
The rose light offers a soft embrace, touching the shadows on the side of the face. The atmosphere is trying to heal the wound, a beautiful remedy, perfectly tuned.
The room is a sanctuary built for the weak, a quiet place for the broken to speak, giving in. Velvet eyes, silent mouth, everything is headed beautifully south. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Velvet eyes from a tired heart.
The hands on the face are a heavy weight, accepting the terms of the midnight fate. The eyes are dark and the spirit sleeps, a collection of promises the darkness keeps. The color burns with a steady devotion, a visual anchor for the deep emotion. I let the weariness settle in the bone, a quiet kingdom, a velvet throne. Rest now, sleep now, let it be, surrender. Velvet eyes, silent mouth, everything is headed beautifully south. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Velvet eyes from a tired heart. Look at the ink, the metal, the shadows. The lack of sound is a ringing bell, echoing inside the empty shell. The red light screams, but it has no voice. The carpet absorbs the heavy drop, waiting for the spinning room to stop. I need a frequency, I need a tone to prove that I am not alone. The quiet is a pressure against the ear, magnifying every single fear, roaming up. Dark glow on my hands, waiting for the heavy, quiet commands. Fill up the space with the heavy chords, a temporary shield of sonic swords. The emptiness is too much to bear, hanging heavy in the midnight air. Your touch is the anchor, your touch is the guide. Dark glow on my hands, by your side. The visual noise of the saturated red is doing the fighting inside of the head. The color so loud it rattles the bone.
operating in the danger zone. I let the music wash over the frame, erasing the guilt, erasing the blame. A physical wall of a click sound, anchoring the body to the ground.
Too quiet, too still. Break the glass, break the will. Hold me. Dark glow on my hands, waiting for the heavy, quiet commands. Fill up the space with the heavy chords, a temporary shield of sonic swords. The emptiness is too much to bear, hanging heavy in the midnight air. Your touch is the anchor, your touch is the guide. Dark glow on my hands, by your side. It lingers even when you're gone heavy. The heat is a silk moving so slow, waiting for the heavy feelings to grow. It starts in the chest and moves to the head. The touch flares up like a diamond spark, shining out through the absolute dark. It catches the rings, it catches the tear, magnifying everything that is here. Lips are sealed, but the signal is strong. This is exactly where we belong. Glowing. Touch fades, tension stays, lost in the middle of a beautiful haze. We communicate in a code of heat, from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. The friction is speaking, the friction is clear, wiping away the remaining fear. A quiet translation that I can manage. Touch fades, but the tension stays. Falling right into the room, sweeping away the midnight gloom. The flash on the skin, the flare in the eye, a beautiful way for the night to die. We merge together in the low light, hiding from the morning, hiding from the night. Gravity is pulling us into the bed, silencing the voices in the head. Take deep, shine bright. Don't talk tonight. Just leave it. Twitch fades, tension stays, lost in the middle of a beautiful haze. We communicate in a code of heat, from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. The friction is speaking, the friction is clear, wiping away the remaining fear. A quiet translation that I can manage. Touch fades, but the tension stays. gentle fire, a comfort to the soul that is getting tired. I've carried the secret for 1,000 miles, hiding the cracks behind the smile.
The rose light offers a soft embrace, touching the tear on the side of the face. The atmosphere is trying to heal the wound, a beautiful remedy, perfectly tuned.
The room is a sanctuary built for the weak, a quiet place for the broken to speak. Giving in, stay slow, stay close, releasing the heavy dark depression dose. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Stay slow, stay close, from a tired heart.
The hands on the face are a heavy weight, accepting the terms of the midnight fade. The eyes are closed and the spirit sleeps, a collection of promises the darkness keeps.
The color burns with a steady devotion, a visual anchor for the deep emotion. I let the weariness settle in the bone, a quiet kingdom, a velvet throne. Rest now, sleep now, let it
Be
someday. Stay slow, stay close, releasing the heavy dark depression dose. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Stay slow, stay close, from a tired heart.
stay close.
Midnight looks better on you. The light looks better on you. The lungs are shallow, the chest is tight. Bathing in the glow of the ruby light. I try to pull the oxygen from the air, but the atmosphere is completely bare. Your hand is heavy on the side of the throat, keeping the anxious thoughts afloat. The survival instinct starts to fade, lost in the center of the crimson shade. The rhythm of the blood is finding a groove, giving the body permission to move, slowing down. Midnight looks better on you, changing the shape of the beautiful view. The BPM drops to a heavy crawl, leaning against the velvet wall. I feel the peace entering the vein, washing away the memory of the rain. A physical comfort, beautifully haunting. Midnight looks better on you, still wanting. midnight looks better on you. So slow, so slow. The edges are melting, the focus is lost. We are paying the heavy emotional cost. The camera is shaking, the lens is wide. There is nowhere left to run or hide. Your fingers frame the side of the cheek, a physical border that makes me weak. The rest of the room is a painted smear. You are the only thing that is clear. The border of the silence is a step away, leaving the wreckage of the yesterday fading out. Soft danger red room, following the quiet commands of the gloom. The atmosphere is a blanket of peace, watching the complicated thoughts release. I don't wanna leave this magenta haze, trapped in the end of the midnight maze. The sharp reality is finally bent. Soft danger in the palm of your hand. The eyes are heavy, the vision is weak, but this is exactly the peace that we seek. The light flares up like a dying star, reminding me exactly where we are. The slow motion reality is setting in, a beautiful place for the dawn to begin. I rest in the center of the crimson frame, forgetting the rules of the midnight game. Lose focus, lose time, use slide, let it play. Soft danger red room, following the quiet commands of the gloom. The atmosphere is a blanket of peace, watching the complicated thoughts release. I don't wanna leave this magenta haze, trapped in the end of the midnight maze. The sharp reality is finally bent. Soft danger in the palm of your hand. Red room. Red room. The glow on the carpet is a gentle fire, a comfort to the soul that is getting tired. I've carried the secret for 1,000 miles, hiding the cracks behind the smiles. The rose light offers a soft embrace, touching the shadows on the side of the face. The atmosphere is trying to heal the wound, a beautiful remedy, perfectly tuned. The room is a sanctuary built for the weak, a quiet place for the broken to speak it in. is headed beautifully south. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Velvet eyes from a tired heart. Accepting the terms of the midnight fade. The eyes are dark and the spirit sleeps. A collection of promises the darkness keeps. The color burns with a steady devotion, a visual anchor for the deep emotion. I let the weariness settle in the bone, a quiet kingdom of velvet throne. Look at the ink, the metal, the shadows. The lack of sound is a ringing bell, echoing inside the empty shell. The red light screams, but it has no voice. The carpet absorbs the heavy drop, waiting for the spinning room to stop. I need a frequency, I need a tone to prove that I am not alone. The quiet is the pressure against the ear, magnifying every single fear, warming up. Dark glow on my hands, waiting for the heavy, quiet commands. Fill up the space with the heavy chords, a temporary shield of sonic swords. The emptiness is too much to bear, hanging heavy in the midnight air. Your touch is the anchor, your touch is the guide. Dark glow on my hands, by your side.
The visual noise of the saturated red is doing the fighting inside of the head. A color so loud it rattles the bone, operating in the danger zone. I let the music wash over the frame, erasing the guilt, erasing the blame. A physical wall if I close things sound, anchoring the body to the ground.
glass, break the wind. Hold me, dark glow on my head. So waiting for the heavy, quiet commands. Fill up the space with the heavy chords. A temporary shield of sonic swords. The emptiness is too much to bear. Hanging heavy in the midnight air. Your touch is the anchor, your touch is the guide. Dark glow on my head, by your side. By your side. The daylight doesn't fit, but this does. The lungs are shallow, the chest is tight. Bathing in the glow of the ruby light. I try to pull the oxygen from the air, but the end is heavy on the side of the throat, keeping the anxious thoughts afloat. The survival instinct starts to fade, lost in the center of the crimson shade. The rhythm of the blood is finding a groove, giving the body permission to move, slowing down. Midnight looks better on you, changing the shape of the beautiful view. The BPM drops to a heavy crawl, leaning against the velvet wall. I feel the peace entering the vein, washing away the memory of the rain. A physical comfort, beautifully haunting. Midnight looks better on you, still wanting. The boundary is erased right across the skin, a mandate for the healing to begin. The focus is sharp on the rising breath, a temporary pause in the dance of death. The color flickers in time with the heart, a masterpiece of biological art. I let the gravity pull me deep, halfway to heaven, halfway to sleep. Steady pain, safe place, giving. Midnight looks better on you, changing the shape of the beautiful you. The BPM drops to a heavy crawl, leaning against the velvet wall. I feel the peace entering the vein, washing away the memory of the rain. A physical comfort, beautifully haunting. Midnight looks better on you, still wanting. Midnight looks better on you. fade. The friction is building, the air is so thick, waiting for the heavy clock to tick, falling apart.
Quiet trouble on my skin. This is the place where the shadows begin. We tear down the house with a gentle touch. I never knew I could feel this much. The damage is done, but the damage is sweet. A quiet surrender, a quiet your feet. Let the world end outside of our sight. Quiet trouble on my skin tonight.
The hands are shaking, the hands are warm, riding out the center of the quiet storm. A quiet resistance against the pull. The glass is empty but the room is full. We test the boundaries of the velvet red, wondering where the heavy shadows tread. It's a game of patience, a game of nerve, leaning completely into the curve. Hold back, push forward. Oh my, so heavy. Quiet trouble on my skin. This is the place where the shadows begin. We tear down the house with a gentle touch. I never knew I could feel this much. The damage is done, but the damage is sweet. A quiet surrender, quiet your feet. Let the world end outside of our sight. Quiet trouble on my skin tonight. Trouble. Stop, the color is sinking in. The shadows trace the roses on the skin. A quiet place for the heavy night to begin. The crimson washes over the black design, blurring the edges of your space and mine. I see the chain wrapped around the wrist, a beautiful danger that cannot be missed. The room is quiet, the air is perfectly still, waiting for the heavy hours to spill. The needle left a permanent, beautiful mark, glowing softly in the center of the dark. Sinking in, red ink after midnight, hiding away from the morning light. I'm caught in the frequency, caught in the stare, tangled up in the heavy edge. The outlines blur and the edges are soft, holding the delicate feeling aloft. A visual trance, a quiet fight, just red ink after midnight. The dust in the air is catching the beat. We are walking around in a waking dream. I close my eyes, but the color remains, running like water through the sleepy veins. The temperature rises, the oxygen falls, trapped in the center edges are soft, holding the delicate feeling aloft. A visual trance, a quiet fight, just red ink after midnight. The frantic thoughts are spinning around until the heavy silence is finally found. Your eyes are locked right onto my face, anchoring me to this quiet place. The gaze is warm against the skin, a beautiful place for the blur to begin. The visual touch is a grounding stone, reminding the body it isn't alone. The dictionary is empty, the pages are bare, just the static electricity in the air. Quiet down, slowed under your stare, breathing the heavy magenta air. We communicate with a physical grace, reading the shadows that fall on the face. The gap is erased, the anchor is deep, putting the restless anxiety to sleep. The most honest conversation I've ever seen, slowed under your stare. Tell me what you mean. You pull me in without moving a hand, a quiet gravity I understand. A quiet inhale, a trembling sigh, watching the rapid minutes multiply. I close my eyes and I let you steer, wiping away the remaining fear. The absence of audio is a beautiful song, proving exactly where we belong. Don't break it, don't hold it. Listen. Slowed under your stare, breathing the heavy magenta air. We communicate with a physical grace, reading the shadows that fall on the face. The gap is erased, the anchor is deep, putting the restless anxiety to sleep. The most honest conversation I've ever seen, slowed under your stare. Tell me what you mean. Slowed under your stare. Slowed under your stare. The edges are melting, the focus is lost. We are paying the heavy emotional cost. The camera is shaking, the lens is wide. There is nowhere left to run or hide. Your fingers frame the side of the cheek, a physical border that makes me weak. The rest of the room is a painted smear. You are the only thing that is clear. The border of the silence is a step away, leaving the wreckage of the yesterday fading out. Soft danger, red room, following the quiet commands of the gloom. The atmosphere is a blanket of peace, watching the complicated up like a dying star, reminding me exactly where we are. Slow motion reality is setting it, a beautiful place for the dawn to begin. I rest in the center of the crimson frame, forgetting the rules of the midnight game. Lose focus, lose time, yours and mine. Let it blur. Soft danger, red room, stay with me. Following the quiet commands of the gloom. The atmosphere is a blanket of peace, watching the complicated thoughts release. I don't wanna leave this magenta haze, trapped in the end of the midnight maze. The sharp reality is finally bare. Soft danger in the palm of your hand. Red glow on the carpet is a gentle fire, a comfort to the soul that is getting tired. I've carried the secret for 1,000 miles, hiding the cracks behind the smile. The rose light offers a soft embrace, touching the tear on the side of the face. The atmosphere is trying to heal the wound, a beautiful remedy, perfectly tuned.
The room is a sanctuary, built for the weak, a quiet place for the broken to speak.
Stay slow, stay close, releasing the heavy, dark depression dose. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Stay slow, stay close from a tired heart. Are a heavy weight, accepting the terms of the midnight fate. The eyes are closed and the spirit sleeps, a collection of promises the darkness keeps.
The color burns with a steady devotion, a visual anchor for the deep emotion. I let the weariness settle in the bone, a quiet kingdom, a velvet throne. Rest now, sleep now, let it
Be
surrender.
stay slow, stay close, so tired, releasing the heavy, dark depression dose. The illumination is a gentle guide for the exhaustion that I try to hide. I surrender to the softness of the floor. I don't wanna hold it back anymore. A beautiful ending, a beautiful start. Stay slow, stay close from a tired heart. memory tattoos in the low light. Tattoos in the low light. The neon glow is a physical thing, a heavy blanket that the midnight brings. It washes the room in a bloody hue, changing the color of me and you. I trace the petals drawn on the hand, a quiet map of a dangerous land. The lines are dark, the lines are deep, a heavy promise that the shadows keep. The vocabulary left us an hour ago, leaving us here in the quiet glow. Drinking it in. Tattoos in the low light. A quiet surrender to the heavy night. The ink is a stain that I cannot remove, locked in the center of a quiet groove. The silver rings catch the artificial fire, silent confession of a deep desire. I close my eyes, I let it slip. Tattoos in the low light, biting the lip. You brush the cheek with a steady breath, a quiet tango dance with death. The quiet is heavy, the quiet is loud. We are floating away on a ruby cloud. The colors seeping into the brain, washing away the memory of pain. A beautiful poison, a beautiful cure. Nothing about this feeling is pure. Red light, black ink, red mind, don't speak. Tattoos in the low light, so sweet. Quiet surrender to the heavy night. The ink is a stain that I cannot remove, locked in the center of a quiet groove. The silver rings catch the artificial fire, silent confession of a deep desire. I close my eyes, I let it slip. Tattoos in the low light, biting the lip. Low light. The heat is a setup, moving so slow, waiting for the heavy feelings to grow. It starts in the chest and moves through the head, a beautiful lake in saturated red.
The touch flares up like a diamond spark, shining out through the absolute dark. It catches the rings, it catches the tip, magnifying everything that is here.
Lips are sealed, but the signal is strong. This is exactly where we belong. Glowing.
Touch face, tension stays, lost in the middle of a beautiful haze.
We communicate in a code of heat, from the top of the head to the soles of the feet.
Friction is speaking, friction is clear, wiping away the remaining fear. A quiet translation that I can't manage.
Touch face, but the tension stays. deep shine.